I find approximately the center of the rope. I cut the rope. I'll improvise. I'm a trained professional. Thank you. This is great. I have now cut this rope into two separate yet completely equal pieces. The instructions in my little magic kit said to cut it into two separate yet equal pieces. All I have to do is say the magical words, all the king's horses, all the king's men, the rope comes back together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, no, I'll tell you, what you're about to see next is the end of my rope routine. It's the weirdest thing you're going to see all night, and I realize that's a bold statement, because I know what's coming. Now, I'm going to take one of the ends of the rope and make it completely vanish into the palm of my hand simply by saying the magical words, disappearo, disappearo. I wrote those myself. When the end of the rope disappears from your sight, it flies up invisibly into the atmosphere and comes out over here. Yeah, thank you. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, huh? I knew it. I'll tell you what, I'll do it again, and this time you can even join me with the magic words if you like to. Disappearo, disappearo. This time when the end of the rope disappears, it doesn't fly up and come out over here. I use another method to throw you off. This time the end of the rope goes up my left sleeve, across my manly chest. It's supposed to be a dramatic one. Up, across, down. The ends are where the middle was. The middle is where the ends were. And I am at the end of my rope. Something or what? Yeah, I wonder if there's anyone here in the audience that might happen to have a fairly... Oh, you are. Thanks for being... Yeah. No, I wonder if anyone might happen to have a fairly nice new $1 bill I could borrow. I would return it to you, a $1 bill, if you had it. No, a one. Oh, good. A one? You wouldn't want me to do it with the five. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. What is your name, sir? Connor? Really? I love that. That's my sister's name. I'm joking. My sister's name is Jose. No, it's a little joke. I like it. Connor, this $1 bill, can you all see this? I just borrowed this $1 bill from this wealthy, philanthropic young man sitting over here named Connor. I'm going to take this $1 bill, I'm going to fold it really, really small, then I'm going to unfold it and show you what my life used to look like. What my life used to look like. I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to fold it in half. Can you still see it? I'm going to fold it in half yet again if I can. Can you still see it? I'm going to fold it smaller yet if I'm able to. I'll try. Can you still see it? And this is as small as it gets. At no time will the $1 bill leave your sight. And at no time will my hands leave my arms. Thank you. It's when I unfold your $1 bill, Connor, that's when the amazing thing happens, because they don't believe it. I'm going to turn it inside out. Seriously. Inside out. I don't know if is it glued or taped together in any way? That's good. That is, I'm telling you. I know. It's cool, huh? Inside out $1 bill. I know, it's weird. I could come to the back, but maybe next time you could be a little more punctual. They made the effort, so kind of. Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? Inside out $1 bill. That'll be on Facebook tomorrow. That'll be good. Yeah. Well, you didn't see it? It would be right here, this green piece of paper standing there. Yeah. This is not what a $1 bill is supposed to look like, and this isn't what a life is supposed to look like, but this is what my life used to look like. I mean, I'm not proud of it. It's just the fact that my life used to be mixed up. It used to be turned inside out. The things that should have been inside of my life were outside of my life, and the things I shouldn't have had anything to do with consumed me until one day, and this is an absolute true story. In fact, it's probably the only true thing I'm going to tell you all night, but it's true. One day, 4 words changed my entire life And those 4 words are actually printed right here on this dollar bill. Yeah, exactly. In God we trust. One day, he deserves all of that. Because one day I spoke with God. I said, God, I have tried all kinds of things in my life to try to make sense out of it, to try to find peace and purpose and direction. And to tell you the truth, I didn't even know that's what I was looking for. But everything I tried didn't work. Nothing seemed to work. I said, if I were to do what the dollar bill says and put my trust in you, could you put the pieces of my life together in a way that would make sense to me, that would make you happy? He said yes. He didn't say yes in an audible voice or even in a still small voice. It's just that when I began doing what the dollar bill said, trusting him, he put the pieces of my life together. That really is the end. Okay, Connor. Hey, Connor, I'll give you a little secret, though. If you take this home tonight, put that under your pillow. In the morning, though, there will be a tooth there. That's true. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Right, I know. This is good. How we do? Oh, good. Oh, I'll hurry on. Sorry. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. This is a little friend of mine. Yeah, this is a friend of mine. His name is Rocky. He's not very smart. He loves to eat out of my hand, but I never have anything in my hand. He doesn't realize that. I'm trying to train him a little bit there. Yeah, and there we go. Does he look real? Yeah, he's not. I got him when he was real little. He was only about this big. Then he got a little bigger, a little bigger, a little bigger. Actually, I found most of him out on the road. And yeah, no, this is Rocky Raccoon. He does amazing impressions of famous people. Don't you, Rocky? Can you do? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rocky Raccoon doing his impression of the former Vice President of the United States, Mr. Al Gore. Thank you very much. Olympic gold medal diving champion, Mr. Greg Louganis. Thanks, Steve. Thanks. 9.5, that was very good. Going back in history, Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone, Abraham Lincoln, Tom Selleck, Brooke Shields. Inappropriate. I apologize for that. I seriously do. But, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, this is almost a true story. Thanks for listening. A couple of weeks ago, I was eating at a very nice restaurant over in Beverly Hills. 90210 now. And I had little Rocky inside my suit coat. When no one was watching, I thought, I'm going to have a little bit of fun here. I reached in, I pulled him out, and made him pretend like he was drinking out of my cup. Well, the maitre d' was really upset. He walked right over to my table. He said, "Sir, we do not allow live animals in this fine establishment." And I said, "Oh? Really? You don't allow live animals?" I said. He said, "That is correct." I said, "That's no problem. Rocky, come here. Here we go." There you go. Oh, now you clap. Oh, Rocky, yeah. He's okay. He's Rocky Raccoon, ladies and gentlemen. He's good. He's good. He's fine. Oh, boy. Oh, stay there. That even brought the little bunnies out. Yeah. They were a little nervous there. That's great. Well, if you please prepare yourself for one of the most amazing spectacles you will ever see this side of a timeshare presentation. Thank you. It involves one of these. It's a little bag made out of some of the finest polyesters money can buy. It is inside out, but I'm going to turn it outside in. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is now inside out, or outside in. It also involves one of these. You can't see it because it's invisible. But when I take one of these and toss it into the bag, one of these becomes one of these. It's a little egg. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the mystery of the egg and the bag. That's really good. This egg will appear and disappear inside of this bag under seemingly impossible scientific test-like conditions. You see the egg go into the bag. You can hear the egg inside of the bag, but at the count of 3, it will completely disappear from inside of the bag. 1, 2, 3, it is gone. It's not in this hand, and of course it's not in that hand. It's absolutely not in the bag. If you looked in the bag, you wouldn't see it in the bag. No, it is not in the bag. Oh, where's the egg? It's a mystery. There you go. It will come back inside the bag at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The egg is now back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me back up just a little bit. You see the egg go into the bag. You can hear the egg inside of the bag, but at the count of 3, this little egg is going to completely disappear inside of this bag at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and it's gone. Not in this hand, not in that hand, and it's absolutely not in the bag. If you looked, you wouldn't even see it in the bag. It's not in the bag. Well, where's the egg? It's a mystery. But the egg will return inside the bag at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The egg is now back once again. Thank you. Thank you. This is a wonderful crowd tonight. Very sophisticated. I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, Pete McLeod, I think you're doing something sneaky. Sticking it into your pocket, sneaking into the bag. If I did that, I think some of you would have noticed. So I, Mr. Pete McLeod, I'm going to do this one last time. Originally, I was going to do it over and over until you liked it. But I think 3 times is enough. You see the egg go into the bag. You actually can hear the egg inside of the bag. But at the count of 3, it will completely disappear from inside of the bag. 1, 2, 3, it is gone. It's not in this hand, and it's not in that hand. It's absolutely not in the bag. In fact, if you look in the bag, you wouldn't see it in the bag. No, it's not in the bag. Where's the egg? It's a mystery. But the egg will return inside the bag as the count of 3. 1. Does anyone care for an omelet? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for letting me come to your Aloha night. My name is Pete McLeod. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aloha.
Pete McLeod, come on. All right, you guys, let's take about 5-minute break.